5:30 on this July the 18th, 2014 on a Friday. Time now for What a Magician, PJ Wiggins. The Evening Report. Friday evening, July 18th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. Our congregations at 5:30 p.m. in North Massachusetts got a temperature of 78 degrees with a few clouds. Humidity of 48%. Wind speed east about 8 miles per barometer. 30.16 inches. Dew about 57 degrees. And visibility 10 miles. Heat index at 79 degrees. Here. Alright, let's take a look at our radar scope, and it shows spotty rain showers off the North Carolina coastline here. A lot of rain showers from the Ohio Valley, from southeastern Indiana, southern Ohio, and north central West Virginia, stretching down for eastern Kentucky, Tennessee, down for western Carolina, down in northern Georgia, down for Mississippi, southeastern Mississippi, down for southern Louisiana, down for southeastern Texas. So Houston, New Orleans, north of Atlanta, Nashville, Louisville, and Cincinnati are going to have a wet evening commute on tap in this Friday evening here. And some spotty rain showers off northeastern and up in the northern Mexico. Spotty showers and storms from southwestern New Mexico and northern Arizona, down for southern Utah, down for Colorado, down for southeastern Wyoming, and down for central Nevada, down for northeastern California. Spotty showers and storms in southwestern South Dakota and central Montana. And a lot of rain showers in eastern British Columbia, down for western Alberta, and spotty rain showers from northwestern Saskatchewan, down for southern Saskatchewan, down for southeastern Manitoba. Here.
Were met with indifference.
And rain showers off the northeastern Nova Scotia coastline.
$900,000 will go to a former female hockey player who claims
Hampshire, Tennessee. Good evening. 64 degrees with overcast skies here.
Ever criminally charged. And a Boston bound flight from Florida diverted today.
And let's take a look at our satellite look, shows spotty clouds covering the southern shores of New England and then stretching from Ohio all the way down for the southeastern states, down for Texas, down for Mexico. Number batch clouds from eastern South Dakota and Nebraska, stretching to northern Missouri, up into Iowa, and up into northern Wisconsin, and up into southern Ontario. And a batch of clouds from the Falkland region, stretching to Nevada, and stretching up into Wyoming, and up in a line of clouds from Montana, up into northern North Dakota, and up into Manitoba, down to southern Saskatchewan. A batch of clouds from British Columbia, down for Alberta, down for northern Idaho, down for southwest Washington, and northern Oregon near.
Around the area right now. It's very pleasant. It's delightful. It's been that way all
Map situation shows cold front from southern British coming down through the Northern Rockies, and then up in the North Dakota, and then Central up through Manitoba. Warm front down from western British Columbia, and another warm front from Quebec. A long stationary front from the Four Quarter region, switching down for Texas and down through the Gulf states and northern Florida, and then out to sea. High pressure in northern Pennsylvania, in the Ozarks, and the Yellowstone Valley, and southern Colorado here, and low pressure in northern Louisiana, southeastern California, and off the Georgia coastline here. Further down for Washington, Oregon. Further from the Dakotas, down through western Texas, and further off southeastern Texas, around Mexico, and further from Nevada all the way down for Arizona, and then the Gulf of California. Further down for the Bahamas, and further from West Virginia, down for eastern Kentucky, Tennessee, and north central Georgia. 74 degrees that temperature in Boston, 83 in Washington, D.C., it's 80 in Atlanta, 90 in Miami, it's 93 in Brownsville, 75 in Dallas, Texas, 75 in Kansas City, 79 in Chicago, 77 in Minneapolis, 86 in Albuquerque and Denver, 95 in Salt Lake City, it's 73 in Los Angeles, 72 in San Francisco, 75 in Great Falls, and 65 in Seattle. Current conditions, Rand region here, we have 74 in Boston, it's 73 in Beverly, 80 in Bedford, 81 in Fitchburg, 76 in Gloucester, and 80 in Lawrence, 75 in Worcester, 78 in Sturbridge, 80 in Webster, 81 in Milford and Norwood, it's 78 in Taunton, 77 in New Bedford, 75 in Marshfield, 77 in Provincetown, 73 in Falmouth and Chatham, 75 in Marshfield, 75 in Martha's Vineyard, 66 in Nantucket, 70 in Cape Cod Bay, 66 in Boston Harbor, 75 in Block Island, 78 in Westbury, 77 in Providence, 79 in Smithfield, it's 81 in Springfield, 80 in Amherst, 77 in Greenfield, 76 in Northam, 74 in Pittsfield, 78 in Albany, 76 in Bennington, Vermont, 73 in Brattleboro, Vermont, 79 in Keene, New Hampshire, 80 in Concord and Nashua, New Hampshire, 78 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 77 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 82 in Windsor, Oaks and Hartford, 81 in Meriden, 75 in Waterbury, 77 in Denver, 76 in New Haven, 79 in Bridgeport, 77 in Montauk, 80 in Islip and in New York City here. Alright, let's take a look at our forecast discussion around the country here. Heavy rain possible from the central Gulf Coast to the southern central Appalachians, and temperatures remain below normal from the southern plains to the mid-Atlantic states. A lingering quasi-stationary boundary drape along the southeast and the Gulf of Mexico coastlines remains a culprit for wet weather throughout the weekend. Moisture from the Gulf of Mexico will continue to stream northward, running the boundary to produce numerous showers and thunderstorms for the Gulf Coast and the southeastern states. To the Appalachian parts of the Ohio Valley, and the heaviest and most organized the precipitation is expected overnight Friday and Saturday from the central Gulf Coast from the central Appalachians, and the continuous stream of moisture of the warm Gulf combined with the practically stationary boundary could lead to a threat for flash flooding, especially along the central Gulf Coast states where heavy rainfall and flash flooding is already occurring. For the remainder of the country, the weather remains weather quiet. A weakening front moving on across the upper Midwest may produce a few showers of thunderstorms as it skirts eastward, where energy moving into western Canada could bring some light rainfall to the higher terrain in the Pacific and Northwest. For the southern United States and in the Midland and Northeast, temperatures remain pleasant and very comfortable. Values anywhere from 5 to 20 degrees cooler than normal for this time of the year. Here. Forecast discussion in New England here.
I'm outside. Where are you? Over here, with the Buick. I don't see a Buick.
High pressure over the northeast USA will move offshore over the weekend. The low pressure development off the Carolina will pass the southeast, and then Sunday high pressure maintains. Dry weather throughout the early weekend and cold front from Canada moves over New England midweek. Near term until 6 a.m. Saturday morning, in fact 8 p.m. daytime heat and Japan and cool pool of loft moisture at 758, 50 miles continue to the riddle climate with concentrations up west of the Connecticut River and east of the Central Hills, and sky cover forecast for these areas is mostly 45% or less, but could be patches of 60-65% of light flow under the high pressure will support sea breezes throughout the evening. Temperatures at top, but a mixed layer support maximum temperatures in the upper 70s and low 80s. And tonight, high pressure overhead will light flow and mostly clear skies and anticipate some radiation fog. And unusual spots in the best chance that the last night will be in the Connecticut Valley, especially in northern Massachusetts and southwestern Hampshire. 2 points to the 50s to near 60 degrees and so with radial should cool and except minimum temperatures close to dew point inland and low 60s along the coast. Alright, let's take a look at our forecast discussion here in... Okay, let's see what is brewing in the tropics here. Nothing brewing in the Atlantic, nothing brewing in the Eastern Pacific.
Closed caption funding provided by Luna.
Get new floors with Luna and take 40% off your entire project. Reserve your appointment now. 877-241 Luna.
You're watching News.
In tropical depression, Raleigh, wind speed 35 miles, wind gust 45, pressure 1,007 millibars here.
We're in the sun. Brought with it winds as strong as 100.
And
At least one person has been killed. Several homes.
Typhoon Ramazan, category 4 storm, 145 miles per hour, wind speed 175 miles per hour. It's going to make its way in the northern Vietnam, southeastern China as a category 2 storm on Saturday morning. And tropical storm Matmo, 50 miles per hour, gusts about 65 miles, going to make its way west to the northern Philippines, and it makes its way south of Taiwan, and it makes its way in Hong Kong and Guangdong in China as a category 2 typhoon here. Alright, let's take a look at our weekend. Okay.
Along with gusty winds are working against firefighters trying to put out the flames.
Alright, weather notes. Today's high 76, low 67, average 82, low about 66 degrees. Record 98 degrees set in 1982 the high, low 54 degrees set in back to 1881 in Boston here. Temperature range tonight, upper 50s to low 60s, and Saturday morning sun with clouds and Saturday clouding up fair. And I can see 74 to 83 degrees, but on the maps here, on Saturday, interior and Cape and Islands will be 77 to 82 degrees with interior, sun and clouds in interior, and Cape and Islands have some sunshine. On the Sunday, sunshine with increase of cloudiness and few showers in Cape and Islands, high about 70, low about 80 degrees there. And the beach forecast here to be air temperature 74 to 78 degrees at UV 8, very high. Surf water 3 feet. Rip current low water 63 to 68 degrees, high tide 11:38 a.m. And those of you who go to the Fenway Park, the Boston Red Sox started their second half of the season against the Kansas City Royals at 7:10 p.m. tonight at Fenway. 73 degrees with sunny skies, wind southeast about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Perfect baseball weather here. Alright, let's take a look at our view from the outside here.
Fires aren't expected to calm down until later this week.
Former Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi.
And it shows another glorious evening on tap here. If you got any plans for this evening, such as a barbecue or a walk, another beautiful evening in store. Okay, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. It goes like this.
Because it is business.
Shipping down FedEx now facing a criminal
For tonight, we are going to have some petrified after 3 a.m. Awards.
The First Lady has her own state dinner today.
Mostly clear sky, low and 58 degrees, light and variable wind. For Saturday, mostly clear sky, under 82 degrees, a calm wind becoming southeast about 5 to 7 miles by the afternoon. Saturday night, petrified after 5 a.m. Awards, mostly clear sky, low and 70 to 60 degrees and southeast, wind about 5 miles by becoming calm in the evening. Sunday, petrified for 7 a.m. Awards, mostly clear sky, high and 76 degrees, northeast, wind about 5 to 8 miles per hour. Saturday night, mostly clouds sky, low 60 degrees and northeast, wind about 6 to 8 miles per hour. Monday, mostly clouds sky, under 80 degrees. Monday night, mostly clouds sky, low 62 degrees. And Tuesday, mostly clouds sky, under 86 degrees. Tuesday night, mostly clouds sky, low 69 degrees. And Wednesday, mostly clouds sky, under 89 degrees. Wednesday night, clouds sky, low 70 degrees. Thursday, mostly clouds sky, under 85 degrees. Thursday night, chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly clouds sky, low 67 degrees. And chance of precipitation, 30%. Friday, mostly clouds sky, under 81 degrees. Haters, what a phrase of the evening. A fantastic Friday evening on tap and a 50-50 weekend. Saturday, beautiful. Sunday, cloudy.
Sarah posts, nothing like walking 3 miles because my car broke down. Hashtag woo. That's a serious problem in those shoes, Sarah.
Peter Channel News time, 5:41. Time now for the travel report in our camera copter, and it shows. Started off in downtown Boston where Southeast Expressway bogged down both sides from the Pike all the way down to the Braintree Split, Tip O'Neill Tunnel, northbound slope from the Pike all the way to the Zika Bridge due to that accident on South 93 northbound. You approach the Tip O'Neill Tunnel on the northbound side, and 93 southbound X-way southbound accident. You approach the Braintree Split. So if you are in the area, try to be safe and mass bike in the eastbound side. Slow from Brighton Olsen all the way down to the Ted Williams Tunnel due to an accident mass bike eastbound as you approach 93 and a mass bike. An accident on Commonwealth Avenue in US 20 West. And Tobin Bridge on the northbound side, a little slow from 93 all the way down to Tobin Bridge due to some construction work. And Chelsea on the left lane closed on Tobin Bridge, stop out between Chelsea curves and Tobin Bridge tolls. 93 northbound slow from Zickham Bridge all the way down from Medford on the northbound side. Southbound side, Milan Finance. And 93 north a little slow, you approach from Stoneham to 128 out in Woburn here. 93 north southbound a little slow due to some construction work in West North Andover on 93 southbound here. 128 a little slow from the Beverly to the Peabody stretch on the southbound side. Northbound side slow from Peabody all the way down to Denver's, and 95 on both sides from 128 to the New Hampshire border, and 93 north a little slow from 113 Logs to the New Hampshire border here to Windermere. Route 3 north a little slow from 495 in Lowell down to Route 4 in Chelmsford here. 495 north in an accident in Lowell between 3A and Tewksbury. And 495 northbound a little slow from 93 in Andover to Lawrence, and 93 southbound a little slow from Lawrence all the way down for Littleton due to an accident. 495 northbound near Route 119 in Littleton. And Littleton bridge maintenance on Route 2 eastbound side exit 495, and 495 south accident in Bolton.
From February's cold weather, but he soon realized.
And 495 southbound, an accident at the southbound side of 495 between Route 9 and the Mass Pike in Westboro here. So you're backed up from Mass Pike all the way down to 117 in Berlin on the southbound side of 495. 9 Mass Pike's a little slow from Newton to Weston, and Mass Pike slowly approach 120 in.
Then to the stroke center at Brigham and Women's in Boston. Dr. Ali Aziz Sultan
In Weston here.
These white marks are the vessel. This is completely normal. And there's a
93 120. A little slow from Route 2 in Lexington all the way down for Wakefield.
was killing the right side.
128 southbound a little slow from Waltham all the way down to Wellesley, and 128 southbound slow from Westwood all the way down for the Braintree Split there, and Route